Liam, how's the group responded to the news about Gov today?
It's news to us. So, it's one of support. We just sort of wrap our arms around Gov for this process that he'll go through now. Don't know a whole heap of the detail. Obviously, we've missed him the last couple of weeks on field, but we're just feeling for him a little bit that he's got to go through it. So we'll support him where we can.
Can you expand a little bit on what that throwing your arms around Gov might look like at the moment?
It's an interesting one because it's not something you sort of prepare for. We didn't know it was coming, didn't really know it was on the card. So, health and wellbeing is at the forefront here for Gov now, and as he works through that, he's in really good spirits. He's been in at the club on the training track, helping out where he can. It was sort of a little bit of a surprise, but it will just be give Gov the time that he needs to go through this process, and as they get that panel together, and we'll just give him the space that he needs. But I think he's pretty keen to still be involved in what we're doing here in the short term.
This morning, did he know the news before that?
I'm unsure. I don't know if Gov knew or not.
Pretty sprightly this morning.
He's been same old Gov, to be honest. So there's a process that'll play out now, and there's not much we can do about that. But he's been same old Gov, to be honest. Yeah.
The release said that he's still suffering symptoms. Have you noticed that, or would you?
No, there's not. But Gov's tough's probably the wrong word to use there. He is tough, but he doesn't make it about himself. So he's not sort of running around telling everyone how he's feeling and that sort of thing. So I haven't noticed them, but obviously, he's had a few head knocks now, so that's why this process will be taking place.
How do you feel about it? Like, obviously, he's so close to his training. He's jogging laps.
Yeah.
At the extreme end of this, there's a possibility he doesn't play again. Is it an odd feeling as a teammate?
It is. I've had my own concussions last year and stuff, and it is an interesting place to be because the symptoms vary so drastically. I was really lucky I didn't have any lingering symptoms, but some of our boys have copped slight head knocks here, and they do last a few weeks. So that part is a little bit weird because he's out there, but whatever Gov's dealing with, there's so much education and awareness around it now that I think players feel more comfortable about taking their time in these situations, and maybe some of this now is taken out of Gov's hands with the panel coming in. But we're very, very well prepared downstairs at this footy club now, and I'm sure all the other 17 clubs are, to take care of our boys when they're in a situation like this.
Is that because of the history, do you think, in terms of Shep and Venables and that sort of stuff, that you're more conscious of it, or was this just a process that you thought could happen?
In terms of the panel, getting to that stage, I think that's just the nature of the whole AFL now. We've had our cases here where, we've lost a couple of our blokes to concussions probably earlier on than they would have thought. But I think it's AFL-wide. It's come such a long way. Even the 11 years that I've been playing, it's come in leaps and bounds, and I think it's for the greater good. We're looking after our people that we put on the park every week that take the risk, and we're going to look after them. So this is just part of that.
Among the leaders you've played with and been with the club at, where does he rank?
Gov? He's right up there. We've played a similar amount of games, go figure, and he's done what he's done in his career, and I've been down the back pocket doing my thing, but it's been awesome to play alongside with. Leadership, wisdom, just his ability as a footballer he's probably one of the greats of this footy club, and his legend will grow as time goes on, like it does with anyone, but he's a superstar. Yep.
Would you be surprised if he did retire?
Yes, I would be surprised if he did retire. Yeah, I know he loves it. I don't know, Gov has more hours in the day than anyone I know, the amount he jams into it. And he's honestly improved as a leader, a footballer and a teammate in the last 5 years, and no signs of him slowing down on that side.
The last 4 days have been a really tough 4 days for the club. How tough was Sunday just to absorb the news and then get on with the job?
Really tough, really tough for a lot of people at our footy club. There was no sort of book on how to handle a situation like that, and our thoughts and prayers are with the Selwoods and Fee, Lenny and Billy, and just what they must be going through at the moment. Can't begin to imagine, but we want to support them, and definitely in here with our people that were affected too, and rally and support, and it was hard. It was it felt on Saturday when we found out the news, it felt like it was a distraction from footy, and a big one, rightly so. But Sunday came around, and I felt like football was the 2 hours where everyone got to enjoy that, which I'm really grateful we played the way we did and showed the spirit that we did. And for our people at our footy club, we've been wanting a win for a long time, but then also in the circumstances that we were dealing with, it couldn't have come at a better time for the footy club as a whole.
Do you feel like the team played a bit like he did?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, we sort of, for those that knew him and knew him well, and especially for those that played with him, or saw him play, we spoke about the ultimate teammate. Not the flashiest player, but just did everything he could to be the best teammate he could, and that was our mantra going out: be the best teammate you can be. And I think no one starred on the weekend. I think everyone played their role across the board, and we got a really great result for 4 quarters.
How do you regroup now? The next challenge this weekend.
Big challenge. Yeah, I mean the one thing I know, we haven't had the results, but we've had some consistency and been building into this result this week. So our review was exactly the same today. Not one thing changed in the process. So that was a great start. It feels normal, and we need to normalise the winning feeling a little bit too, and actually praising that as well, and feeling what that feels like. Because a lot of our people haven't felt that for a long time. So it's a big challenge. We're going to Adelaide to play Adelaide, so under no illusions. But we enjoyed that win, and we'll stick to the process that we've been sticking at for the last 9 games.
Was it a bit more up and about at training this morning?
No doubt a win helps. Yeah, there's a different feeling picking up the bag to come to the footy club today. So a win does help, but that's part of maturing as well and learning as a group is that even keel. We just need to stick to it and stick to our process.
It's amazing how you can take winning for granted, can't you? Like when the club was flying, every week we're saying, okay, we might win, we're going to win. Now just getting 4 points in 11 games or whatever, or 12 games, was so significant, wasn't it? So now you appreciate it more, probably.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we used to lose when I first started. We'd win by 20 points and we'd be pretty disappointed. The flip of that. But I was really proud for our people that cause it's not through the results that we've had the last 3 years haven't been through lack of trying and effort. Everyone's been putting in the work and to get a result and to enjoy it with so many people that hadn't enjoyed it before. It was a great feeling. It's
all coming together a bit, isn't that? Everyone in the huddle, doctors, whatever, and then having drinks upstairs with family members that people haven't met, and that's part of the building the fabric again, is it? Is that what it is?
It is, yeah. It's not. We realise that it's not going to be just on field for us at the moment. We're just trying to get better in all facets of what our club is. It's been great. We're actually really enjoying ourselves, and like I said, we've been building into a game that we win, and we've got that, and we want more. But we felt like we've been on the right path for quite a while now, so just nice to feel that, and then nice for everyone. Heading upstairs and seeing everyone and connecting is a big part of what footy is.
Did anyone need help with the song?
We all did. Yeah, we all did. No, because I actually had to start it because there's only a few of us that probably really know how to sing it. And then I went, a few followed, and then someone else started on the other side at a different time, and we were a line ahead. So we had to find our way. But no, it was good. That was everyone in the song was obviously our first win in a long time, but definitely with the the circumstances of the weekend as well. Just everyone have their arm around each other was pretty special.
How are you feeling physically? How's your body holding up?
I've had a couple of tough weeks, but I felt quite good on the weekend. First time I'd felt pretty solid for a while, and I've pulled up well today, so that's even better. But I was struggling a little bit, but I suppose that probably a win helps with that too, doesn't it? So.
You're happy to rejig the midfield so you don't have to go in there anymore?
Yeah, Hoffy, found Hoffy, haven't we? No, it's been great. I mean, one thing I asked for was consistency in my role, and Minnie's looked after me in that sense. I thank him for that. But I think spinning the wheels with some of our boys that are going through there and keeping things lively has been, they've impressed me. A few of those blokes going in there and they're playing with freedom and playing to their strengths, and I think that's what we saw on the weekend. So I'm happy to see those boys go at it. The centre bounce is a different game. That's it's a whole other school, that one.
You mentioned the feeling around the club on Sunday after Adam's passing, now a few days have passed. What's it like now?
It's not going away, obviously. I think again, football and what the club is a sanctuary that the show goes on a little bit in here. But yes, plenty of people are still hurting from the news and grieving, and we'll let that process play out for everyone individually. And like I said, we'll just continue to wrap our arms around people that need it and support. It's a pretty tragic circumstance. So it's just throwing the arms around each other and really looking after each other, because it's just one of those things that will take a bit of time, I think.
A few of the boys have voiced their support for a mental health round. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I'm all for it. I think the more we can promote awareness and education and actually helping men feel comfortable about talking, I'm all for it. I think Oscar spoke really well after the game, and I'd second everything he said. So, yeah.